Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, can you turn on your video for the benefit of doubt? You understand? Can you turn on your video and mute? So just check. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Kabi. How are you doing today, Mr. Kabi? I
I'm
hope I'm
fine.
pronouncing your name very good.
I'm fine and
I'm so sorry.
I'm fine and I'm doing great. How are you doing too? Okay.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said I'm doing great. And how are you doing too, please?
I'm doing splendid. I'm super excited today.
Okay,
So
that's
I'm
fine.
so happy you're here. And I noticed you kept on introducing yourself. You really want to get this package today. I could see that in Ghana, and I really want to appreciate you for that. There's something in GText, we're always faithful to our clients. And I can see that you have that record with us. You're not just a client, you became even an associate. You want to see others make money like you. You want to sell that value. You want to give it to people. We really love that. So can you tell us your name and where you're joining us from, and tell us what GText has done for you, how you have invested, and how this is going with you?
Okay, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and this platform to share my testimony with others. I believe this will go a long way in encouraging others to also partake or participate in such opportunities. To start with, my name is Kabir Akoyi Abdelkadir. Initially, I don't know anything about real estate. I'm only into e-commerce, that is meaning importation and selling online. That's what I do personally as my business. So someday I met my younger brother said he met someone online and the person looks very genuine, the way he speaks, the way he expressed a lot about Dr. Stephen Akintabi. I was like, who is this? Can you just give me any of his link to watch? And he brought a link for me. That particular video, Dr. Stephen was talking about money management, a billionaire habit or something. So it was such a long video, but I took my time to watch the video from the beginning to the end. And that my particular brother happens to be somebody we are actually doing the e-commerce with, right? So immediately we decide together that, okay, we need to invest in any of his property if it's this good. From the way he speak, the confidence and all that, we love the perspective. In fact, we didn't listen to him much, like not longer before we start taking the action. So we met with some of the when we chatted, so they collide us with some of the representatives here in Abuja. I think Blessing and some other person, Jamiu, they took us to the Jasper Hillview. Okay, so that time the gate, it was like pre-developed. Not even the some of the facilities they have there now is not there. So when we saw the property, really we don't really have much. So we don't have much knowledge about real estate particularly. But then because of the confidence we have in him, so and the urgency that was created as at that time that within 24 hours we had to pay, because I think that was 2022. 2022. So they said they are running a promo within 24 hours for 5 million. So if we can make a deposit just today, we couldn't make that Friday because of we couldn't go to the bank again. But they said, okay, fine. Since we have made an attempt and we are genuine about making the deposit, but because we couldn't go to bank on Monday morning, we can do that. And first thing Monday morning, we made the deposit, and the whole thing happened. So since then, I decided, okay, this man, I not only want to invest, but I want to listen to him more and more, because anytime I listen to Dr. Steven, I always keep getting new ideas about how to do even my business, even my e-commerce business. There's a whole lot I learned from him. So at a point, so when just early this year, we noticed that the properties price have changed so much. Like currently, it's going for 37 point something or 37.5. So now we decided to start following him, as well as trying to learn more. I personally joined the G&A. And most of the skills we learned from there, I've been trying so hard to practice some, even though I'm not very particular about the real estate as a whole. But then recently, I decided to pull my head all in. And recently, there's one interesting testimony I want to share. So we had some people, like, just not a real estate per se, but I had people that used to come to me. You're a businessman and you work online. Can you help me sell my land? I have so plot here. I have so plot there. I said I don't do real estate, but they said you can promote the land. So that was how the idea came. I want to, but I don't think it's necessary because I might not trust them, the credibility. What if issues happen after sale? So I really have it in mind. I want to start selling, but I'm not ready. But somebody pushed me to start. So I started this January. I was unable to close sale because the experience I've not started practicing. A lot of things are happening, but I still keep spending money on ads, right, with my team, because we have this technical know-how on how to bring customers to our DM. So just recently, this has been happening, and we have customers. I think out of 200, Out of 174 leads, we have about 4 people that went on inspection. We have about 3 people that show interest they want to pay. So 2 people came to our office because of issues, because of trust and all that, they left, which if it should have been Dr. Stephen's land, I'm very sure they would have subscribed. So another thing again is that one person wanted to pay, but it's cold and all that. So when we went the last training, Billionaire Rito, I was there with them. I want to go with them. So we met somebody, architect Busayo. She said a lot of things during the meeting, during the training that wowed me, like made me realize some of the steps I was taking is wrong. So immediately I came back, I started applying some of the techniques she taught from the meeting. Also with Miss Martha. So a lot of things she has told me, even personally, I met her and we talked. Another person is Shola. So he told me something about how to revive cold customer who is not responding. So I just put these things together, applied just that Saturday. That Saturday. Then on Sunday I was on it. We started running adverts. Before on Monday, I had a client who wanted to come and meet me on Monday morning, and that very Monday I was able to close a deal worth 4 million naira. Although not GText land, but that, yeah,
Wow. Wow.
yeah. So I had my yeah,
Awesome.
that was like it was amazing, like so amazing. Why? Because there are a lot of things I noticed I was not doing right. So immediately I revived myself. I started doing them. It worked just immediately within less than 72 hours or so. So that really worked for me, and I was so happy. Now I have decided with my team today, just as I'm speaking to you, I was in another training session with Miss Martha with my team. I think about 4 or 5 people I took there, so that they could see it for themselves, so that we can decide further how to sell, like how to really capitalize on selling GText lands. And we have put a lot of strategies in place. And I am telling you that, look, like Miss Martha said, make your why big so much that you can do a lot. So we are coming big, and we are really coming. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I would like to stop here. I want to thank GText. I want to thank Dr. Stephen Akintayo, thank all his team for what they have been doing. It's working. It's really working. And we are going to use those same strategies to sell GText land. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Akoyi. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name very well. In fact, I am moved with your testimony, and I want to believe that this is just the beginning of your sales, mega sales coming for GText land. Please, we need this energy in GText land. So please keep it coming, okay? Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right.
Okay. That was a wonderful testimony. That was a wonderful one. Thank you so much.